Good morning! This video is brought to you by Trapline Transportation, serving BC to Quebec, Canada, with regional and long-haul Super B flat deck freight. With Trapline's experienced team, you can expect fast, efficient, and honest service. Our team will transport your valuable products across Western Canada with the skill and experience you can expect and count on. At Trapline, we are committed to you, our customer, building loyalty and long-term partnerships. We want you to be satisfied with our work, which is why we provide open communication channels where we will update you through each process, from arranging a shipment to delivery at your door. Trapline understands that providing exceptional customer service is critical to building strong, long-lasting relationships with our customers. Head over to traplinetransport.ca and get a free quote right now. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Just delivered a load in Kenworth, so we're empty. We picked that load up in Olds, Alberta. Got home Saturday afternoon and delivered here today morning. And now I'm headed up to Kamloops. So we're in Princeton, not Prince. I was going to say a different town. Oh! Remember the tether. Must remember tether. There we go. You guys are gonna ride back here. How's that work for you? We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, it's almost exactly the same distance from Kenworth to Arrow by Lafarge Road there. Almost exactly the same distance going from Kenworth to there via the Okanagan or coming through here, Princeton Merritt. But this route is about 45 minutes faster. So we'll hammer down north on this goat trail of 5A, old Highway 5, before the Coquihalla got built. This was the way, the route to get from Princeton to Kamloops. I guess it still sort of is. So I remember someone saying that Highway 5
turn right on Bridge Street
existed here before Highway 1 existed, so for a while this would have been the only route to get to the Lower Mainland unless you're going by train or by boat. July through October, expect delays from here to Copper Creek. So, hope Princeton.
Right traffic light, then take the first right.
Excuse me. So we're headed for Arrow Reload, loading there, and going to Trail.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Arrow day cab right there.
Continue on Highway 5A.
So the Smilkameen River, we just crossed that. That was that first bridge we took. We went across Smilkameen River, that's beside us. Now we're about to cross the Tulameen River. Two rivers meet. time of year, this road has lots of fallen rocks on the road. Should be okay this time of year. Usually spring and fall when you have freezing and thawing, where you have water getting in between all the cracks of the rock and then freezing. Every time it freezes, it expands. It's like a little mini jackhammer between all the rocks. And then you get lots of rock fall. Jess is going to be home for a few weeks. So hopefully you've caught her doing live streams on the 3J's channel. If you guys want to chat with her, you can chat with her live. Link down below to the 3J's channel. Kind of our weekend fun hobby channel. Just chat with people while playing video games. Maybe Warehouser radio. Chip truck's talking with the chipper. If any of you just said waka 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 waka, I would accept that. I would accept that. The road's pretty wide over here, but it narrows down pretty quick. Apparently I can't talk. Some of you guys are telling me to shut up anyway. I feel a little congested. So yeah, the next load's going from Kamloops, or I guess it's Campbell Creek area, to Trail, and I have no idea what we're doing after that. Boss was hoping he would have a load from Kelowna to Kamloops for me to grab on the way up there, but no loads available today morning. So we'll drive the 3 hours empty. No, I haven't taken my allergy pill today. That's probably what's going on. Some nice little square bales. Don't see little square bales that much anymore. Sure, a lot of them. I see an old case in that yard where the tractor just pulled in with an auto loader, 4 square bales. And there's another Massey Ferguson there with a windrower down over there. Princeton Bridge. Overcast day, a little bit of smoke, 16 degrees Celsius, so not hot. For end of July, it's been a very cool summer so far. We've had a couple of very hot days, like breaking records hot, but it's just always been a couple of days. Seems we've cut ourselves an RV. We'll see what kind of RV driver they are, if they're polite or not. There's a couple of rocks on the road there. Is our RV friend gonna use the next pullout to let us by? Looks like it might be a rental, so I have my doubts. I was hoping the car would pass here. Can't pass both of them on a broken line like this. I could pass one of them, but they're too close together. Run on the yellow line to give them a little hint when I can see around the corner. Don't need to be running on the yellow line when there's a blind corner coming up. If I was the RV driver, I wouldn't want to have a bunch of vehicles hanging off my back bumper. So I would definitely take the first pullout I could see. Pullouts along here and not a lot of passing opportunities. The downside to this highway. There's a pullout right there. Pullout right there. Oh no, come on. No, you could have done it. I'm disappointed. Could be one of those drivers that doesn't ever look in their mirror and has no idea we're back here. Another small pullout right there. That's two pullouts. Two pullouts. see a passing opportunity, I'm going to have to at least attempt to take it, because this person's not going to pull over for us, so we'll have to do the passing ourselves. There's a straighter part of the road coming up. I just don't remember if that's a passing zone or not. Like I've said before, it's fine going slow. Doing 20 below the speed limit, I'm fine with that. Just pull out. Like here's pull out number 3. Right there. Pull out, pull out, pull out. No. Could have pulled out. It's a straight section, but it's double solid. It's too hilly. Could have a car hiding behind that dip. Okay, I see broken line up there. Allowed to legally pass. It's not safe yet, but we are allowed to legally pass here. And he speeds up. He speeds up. Come on! Are you friggin' kidding me that you're speeding up? You're the worst. You're the worst. When there's a passing section, that's where you slow down and let cars go by you. Put your four-way flashers on. Another pullout. Another missed opportunity to not be a jag-wagon. Come on, red car, I see you looking. Take the next opportunity and just go, because that'll make my life much easier. Hopefully they're looking in the mirror and see us looking. James Bond, some kind of James Bond tool here. I guess they're not behind us. We can't release oil slicks or anything like that. Okay, car, go, 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 go. Yes, okay. Going for it. Not going for it. Life a little easier. It's got a small little solar panel on top of that RV. Probably like 50 watt. Pretty tiny. Not far enough to see. Okay, and the line ends where I can now see, but the passing zone ends. It's designed a little badly. can safely see all the way around all those corners to pass here, but it's double solid, so I can't. But that right here would have been a good opportunity to go by them. Broken line over here I can pass, but now we've got oncoming traffic. Yeah, it's that time of year. I don't mind if they're doing 20 below the speed, but at least use the pullouts to let us go.
Oh, exactly. There's hundreds of them in this area, and they just don't want to. They'd rather fish them or ride in their ass.
Usually it's the rentals like this one. The rentals are the worst.
Yeah. Just give them the big lights, they'll get out of the way.
Nope, not enough room. Huge pullout for you, buddy. Huge pullout. They're too fast in the broken line, and then they crawl wherever I can't pass. It's like we're going up and down in speed at about 20 kilometers, speeding up, slowing down. Here we're doing 65 on a corner that's suggested 70. I can usually do 80 on this corner. Problem is it's a rental vehicle and they've only driven a car all their life, and the RV feels huge and feels like you're going to roll over, so you're not used to it, so you're really slow. If you own the RV and you drive it a bunch, those guys are usually pretty good. The guys that own RVs use pullouts a lot more often too. Not all of them, but some of them are a lot more polite. I would honk at them and give them a thumbs down and all that, but they have no idea what they're doing wrong. Nobody's taught them, so they don't know. You're gonna speed up, aren't you? You're speeding up. Don't speed up. Thank you. Beautiful little lakes along here. Gorgeous, clear water. So I get why you want to drive slow. You're trying to enjoy the scenery. And like I said, we're fine with that. But you see pullouts like this? Just dip into those pullouts, signal as soon as you see the pullout, start signaling, and then pull in there. I'll let everybody by. And then, yes, you'll have new people on your bumper very soon, but they're new people. Instead of having some... Oh, they pulled over. They pulled into the pullout. You buggers. Unbelievable. But instead of having someone behind you for 10 minutes, if you see a pullout every 5 minutes or so, it's new people behind you that you're holding up. So as soon as you have a car behind you, start looking for a nice pullout. If you know the road and you know there's a nice passing zone coming up ahead, wait to the passing zone and just slow down a bit. Four-way flashers, slow down in the passing zone and see if people are going to pass you there. Like I said, nobody's taught them proper manners on the highway. Man, so beautiful. The lake is a little higher. It's still low, but it's a little higher than last time when we came through. Lake is just gorgeous color. A lot of black lines. Someone came through the corner too fast. Yeah, this lake has been super low the last couple of years. Nice to see a little bit more water in it. We just need a lot more, like a lot more. RV after RV. I mean, I want to take our RV through here too. Actually, I would probably, if I'm going to go this way, I take the route we took last time, rather go through Coalmount and Tulameen. I take that route because that brings us all the way up here too. Always like slowing down to go uphill. here, but we're empty, so zoom zoom. I usually pull into that little pull-out because you have a long line of traffic behind you by the time you've climbed to the top of the hill. Pull in there, let everybody by, and then go again. RVs, tent trailers, and more RVs. Nice little rest area here on a lake. Slept here a couple of times. Along here and then kayak every single lake. So much fun. I believe right here, this road right here, you would come out. If I had come from Coalmount and Tulameen. At least that might be one of the routes through there. See all the black lines. Deceivingly sharp corners. Actually, that's not a through road. Is still ahead. I think I'm wrong, and that might be one of the ways you can backtrack back and forth and come out, but Colmont Road's still ahead. I'm just remembering coming out after this. We might be paralleling Colmont Road over here. I think it's over one more valley on the other side of these hills. Keep an eye out, see if I catch it. Beautiful road. It gets wider over here again. We're through the narrow goat trail part of it. Pasture land over here, cowboy country. Merritt's definitely cowboy country. There's actually a cowboy hat maker in Merritt, and repair. He'll repair old cowboy hats, restore them. Of course, those are like $800 hats. That's the low end. That's starting at $800. Opens up on us over here. quite a few motorcycles down this road. It's definitely a motorcycle friendly type of road. Carving corners at a lower speed. Be a fun road. Fun road on motorcycle or RV. My GPS shows Colmont Road on the other side of these hills on the left-hand side. So we're paralleling it over here for sure. So in Princeton, at the beginning of the video, after we crossed Tulameen River, the road that turned off to the left, if we had taken that road and driven through Colmont and Tulameen, followed the Tulameen River, and then just stay on that road. It is gravel, a big section of it is gravel. You go by some beautiful lakes along the way too. A lot of them are just slightly off the road, but take a look on Google Maps and see where all the lakes are. Lots of free campsites there, a lot of recreation sites, so, which means no hookups, no nothing. If you're lucky, a pit toilet. But if you like boondocking, check out roads like that. Yeah, there's the road coming in right there. Looks like there's a fire, that small fire that started up there. Otter Lake Provincial Park down that way to the left. Yep. So right here. For some reason it says do not enter. Oh, you have to go on the other side of the stop sign. Okay. But yeah, go down that road. That road would bring up between here and Princeton. It's just the alternative route, a lot more scenic, a lot more left and right. It would take a lot more time, a lot slower, and gravel. connected Highway 5A over here to the Okanagan. They built a huge 4-lane highway from the Okanagan to this connector road. And then from the intersection here down to Merritt, it stayed 2-lane for many years before they decided to make the last section of 5A 4-lane as well. And now that's become the main route. If you're going from Kelowna to Vancouver, you're pretty much on 4-lane the whole way. Not pretty much, you are on 4-lane the whole way. Leave Kelowna south to Peachland on 4-way or 4-lane. Connector 4-lane 5A from the connector to Merritt 4-lane, and Coquihalla is 4-lane, and then Trans-Canada Highway 1 4-lane all the way to Vancouver. So it is now become the main route through the mountains. There's still a whole bunch of us truckers on these side highways. It's the shorter route, we'll take it. And if I can avoid driving through Kelowna, even if it's the same amount of time, I'll take the road that does not go through Kelowna. Bridge traffic can really make a short, simple trip into a long day. Beautiful marshlands here.
Turn left.
Perfect moose pasture. Yeah, no moose. I think moose are smart enough to stay away from the main highways. Although moose have very small brains. Tiny brains, so the moose are actually pretty dumb. Sneeze. Sorry, headphone users. Whew. I did warn you. I was trying to warn you. Motorcycles are turning off. Easy on the throttle. People are all passing that RV. Cutting behind the RV. Out of the way. So yeah, till about, what, this has got to be 15 years ago when they paved this into 2-lane to 4-lane, give or take. It was always frustrating being stuck behind slow traffic. Always happens when you're going from 4-lane traffic down to 2-lane. You're always going to have traffic jams. brake check coming up before we head down into Merritt. Catching up with that RV. Realized we're going to trail with this load. Going to be picking up here. That means I have to go through Kamloops or through Kelowna, don't I? Just the north little section. At least I'm not going over the bridge, but I'll have to take that boring road. Well, I'm glad I'm shooting video here. At least I'm not forcing you guys to take the boring route that we traveled hundreds of times. You guys get to see scenery I rarely show you. Love the reflections in the lake. Lots of little dots popping up all over the lake. So there's bugs and insects bouncing around all over the lake. I know there's lots of fish in the lake too. People are fishing in there. For a while there was no fish in that lake, but they've rehabilitated the lake and very popular for fishing now. So slow with the RV, I don't think it's worth passing them before our brake check. Even look at their license plate. Where are they from? Maybe I can catch up enough to see where they're from. Blue on the bottom, red writing on top. Yeah, Washington. Like, it looks like a Washington plate, but there's other plates that are similar. Washington, probably an American headed to Alaska. commenter complaining on my videos that I was showing all the secret back road people can travel. The scenic, beautiful back roads. Stop showing the scenic back roads on YouTube, because that means all the world is going to want to drive on that road and ruin it for me. Like, the road's owned by all of us. We all pay to maintain that road. Everybody's welcome to run these back roads. And I highly encourage you guys to run there's a comment on one of the RV videos. Stop showing the back roads. It'll ruin them. It's like, no. My audience knows like we were talking about respect on the road, respect each other. If you're a slow RV, pull over and let people by. Don't leave any garbage. Drop the garbage at the garbage bins. There's garbage bins all over the place. Use the garbage bins instead of the ditch. It's like we can all. The goal is to get everybody traveling those back roads. And then, of course, the people that can't. If you're stuck at home, if you can't run the back roads, at least you can live it through me via these videos. Quite upset at me for showing the alternative routes, the adventurous routes. Hamilton Hill brake check. Full house. Let's go around on the front. Pretty narrow. What are you doing? You couldn't walk to the garbage bin. You gotta park closer to get to the garbage bin. You're ridiculous. You lazy fart. Down, get down into Merritt. And then we'll take Highway 5. South-north. North all the way to Kamloops. Here, I'll just set cruise control. So we're empty, I can just let the automatic and cruise control lower me down into the valley. Cruise control will apply the right amount of engine brakes to keep me exactly 5 kilometers above what I set cruise control. So I set cruise control exactly 80 and we're doing 85. cruise control has a plus or minus 5 kilometers. If we're climbing a hill, cruise control will keep kind of coasting until we are, like, let's say I'd set it 80 kilometers an hour. It'll keep coasting, won't put a lot of power in until we're at 75 kilometers an hour, and then it'll give it juice. So if you need the momentum, don't rely on cruise control. Even when I'm running cruise control at the bottom of a hill, I'll put my foot on the throttle, keep the momentum up until we start climbing. Because that 5 kilometers at the bottom of a hill can make a big difference, keeping your momentum. Cars are allowed to go 100 kilometers an hour, trucks 80. Where do I have to worry about fuel? So it'll be southbound through Vernon. No fuel station there. No Esso card lock, that is.
In 2 kilometers, take the exit.
None in Kelowna anymore. So I don't have one till Midway. No Esso card lock till Midway. I'll have to do the math. Can I make that? If I don't think so, I'll top off in Kamloops. Only having one card lock card, you've got to really plan your fuel ahead. Highway 1 and Highway 5 open. Highway 5 South open. I don't know about Highway 5 North. We're going with Highway 5 North. So.
Take the exit on the right to Highway 5 North toward Kenworth.
Super B pulling into Merritt. Got a bunch of empty Super Bs all over the place. Set cruise control. Speed limit's 120 here. Trucks are speed limited to 105, so cruise control set for 105. water. Luckily, I keep them within arm's reach. There's cattle crossing underneath us right there. So if you guys are ever driving through Merritt and you guys pulled over here at the Husky to fuel up on the right hand side up here, and all their machines are down like usual, right behind the Best Western Hotel here. Hang on. Oh, see, VSE pulled someone over. Huh. The Husky is completely gone. Huh. Completely gone. It's all under construction. Guess you can't go to that Husky anymore. But down by Cal Tire, there's another Esso card lock. Can't sleep there or stay overnight, but you need fuel. Go to the next exit, the one where I just pulled onto, Highway 5, and then head to Cal Tire. There's another Esso card lock there. That one works 99.9% of the time. Yeah, this one up here was so run down, it doesn't surprise me that it's just missing. It's torn right down. Got construction ahead. What do we got? 90 kilometers an hour. Alrighty. And then merge into the left lane. Alrighty. When traffic is moving smooth, I usually merge early. If it is bumper to bumper, and we're all coming to a stop, I merge right at the end, right here, and then do the zipper merge or alternating merge. People always screaming online, which one is the correct way? And I think both ways are correct depending on how the traffic is moving. If the traffic is moving nice and smooth and it's easy to merge early and nobody's coming to a stop, do it early. If it's one of those one lane alternating and everybody has to come to a stop, just use both lanes. Merge right at the end, every other vehicle. Because if you don't, you're blocking twice as many driveways down the road behind you. And that's just dumb. think I could have gone into the right lane and passed him in the right lane. But that seems a little impolite. I mean, he's a little impolite for not going into the left lane, but he knows the road and knows that the left lane, or the right lane ends over here. Summit going depth of this road as well, higher than the Coquihalla summit. Far from the highest summit. Kootenay Pass is the highest year-round open road in Canada. Always have people arguing with me that there's other passes higher, but they're not. Look it up. They're not. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's kind of a fun video for me. I think you guys should all go to the beginning and re-watch this video the second time. I think that was a good enough video to watch a second time, right? Yeah. There we go. Let's watch it again. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you, Trapline, for sponsoring this video. Thank you to everybody in the comments for positive or negative criticism. I'm good with all of it. Just for the conversations with you guys. I always feel like you guys actually give a crap about me, so thank you. Feels good. And then of course all the members and all the super chats. Super appreciate those, because that's what supports me and Jess. You guys are directly supporting our lives, so you guys directly contribute to keeping us going. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. For now, I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.